you here, and you have such a powerful, powerful ministry of healing, and we want to hear all about that today as you talk to us about the process of healing. And so many people, especially during this season, during this time of year, need to hear what you have to say.
I imagine they do. But first of all, I'd like to appreciate you for having me on. Secondly, well, I'm sorry, they're trying to get my little ears right because I need a little more volume in the microphone. Thank you. I can't hear you. And second of all, it's really about not just about healing, but understanding and knowing your audience. And before we go into the interview, I had a little thought to come to my mind a couple of days ago, and the thought was something similar to. I'm so sorry, I don't mean to say this on the air, but can you change the music a little bit? I'm just kind of not used to that. I ain't be nobody but myself, y'all. Please forgive me. Put some worship on or something. That's just where my spirit is right now. When I was thinking about coming on, and I have not been doing a lot of interviews, radio, urban stations, and different things like that, and because I think that when you look at who God has called you to be and where God is taking you, in order to be effective to an audience, you have to know your audience. And it came to my mind the other day that when you are about to feed, and that's how I look at my ministry and what I do, it's a feeding. And when you look at that in terms of animals, when it's time for a dog to eat, you feed him dog food. And when it's time for a chicken to eat, you feed him chicken food. When it's time for, a racehorse to eat, you find the highest quality of vegetables and grain, mineral waters, and you go through great lengths to feed that horse, because you know that horse is a winning horse, and that horse is a prize horse, and that horse has destinies, and you have goals for it. When it's time to feed a hog, you feed him slop. And so I've just made up my mind today that for whoever's listening, I'm not here to feed the hogs. I'm not here to feed you slop. I'm talking to the racehorses today. And when you posture yourself to really understand that when African Americans as a whole, not just in Christendom and not, in any sect, when we come to the place that we would rather be informed rather than entertained, then I think we're going to see our communities change. And I think that information is power, and not information about somebody else's life and what somebody else is doing, but how can I get to my next level?
Yes.
How do I survive? And when you look at it, it's not about just domestic violence. This is a season where people are hurting everywhere.
That's right.
And the methods of healing, and the methods of moving on, and the methods of getting to the next level, I think it is blanketed across the board. And I think there's a lot of people that are going to be greatly blessed today by what we're going to say.
I know they're going to be blessed as we talk about the process of healing. We all have times in our lives when we need to understand that not only is there a process, but the process is for us. It will work for us. We're going to begin this morning with Dr. Juanita Bynum talking about the capacity for healing during this process. With Dr. Juanita Bynum, she's for us. She's with us this morning on News and Talk 1380 WAOK. News and Talk 1380 WAOK.
personal trainer Kenya Crooks presents the Get Fit and Be Healthy $1,000 Weight Loss Challenge.
I'm Jean Ross from Atlanta. Best news. Listen weekday mornings between 6 and 8 a.m. to be one of 10 lucky listeners selected to participate in the Weight Loss Challenge. Between January 5th and March 5th, 2008, the person who loses the most weight will win $1,000, a fabulous shopping spree, makeover, photo shoot, and much more. You know we all want to look our best in 2008. Don't wait. For more opportunities to win a chance to lose weight in '08 with personal trainer Kenya Crooks and me, Jean Ross, will also be reading your letters that you submit to Waok.com. Write us. Tell us why you want to lose weight in '08.
For more information, log on to Waok.com and join us in losing the weight in 2008. Get fit and be healthy with the voice of the community. News and Talk 1380 WAOK.
Car buying drama. We all get it at some point.
The car payment is about $500 a month, and I want to know what my best bet would be. Would it be to trade it in or to refinance? Because the payment and the gas prices right now are killing me. That's my only expense, but I don't know.
Why deal with the madness?
He showed me where the bolts have been removed, and then, it looks like he showed me these tape lines and overspray. Start noticing the car looks like it's been wrecked.
You need help.
Got it? A month and a half, it has a oil leak.
Before you go anywhere, go to Autoscoop.com. Be an informed car buyer. Be a smart car buyer. Autoscoop.com. That's Autoscoop.com. The place America goes for car buying advice.
It's time to talk. It's Power Talk. Yes, the most electrifying conversation in the country.
Dr. White, I don't know how you can make us any better than we are every day. You put a smile on my face. The show out of this world. Even daytime, Lorraine Jock White, it's on.
We provide the knowledge. You gain the power. Power Talk with Lorraine Jock White on News and Talk 1380 WAOK.
Welcome back to Power Talk on News and Talk 1380 WAOK. Our very special guest, Dr. Juanita Bynum, and we'll be discussing this morning understanding the process of healing. Dr. Bynum, could we begin by your talking to us about the capacity in this process of healing?
Well, I believe that the word capacity is a very powerful word, and it's one that I have leaned toward very strongly during my process. And the word capacity is being able to house something in its fullness and getting to the fullest of the potential. Like, if you hold up a glass and you fill a glass full of water, you can keep pouring all you want, but the glass will only be able to hold its capacity, what it was designed to hold. And so when I began to go through my process, I had to stop first and begin to categorize all of my friends and my family members. I mean, I had to do a very powerful assessment, and that's the one thing that I encourage upon any tragedy that you may encounter, anything that you may be going through that is dramatic. I have a little saying that I've found to be true, and for so far, I think it is still working, but it's my own little philosophy, and I say this all the time, and I've been saying it for about a year now. The person that grabs a hold to you in the conception of your trial will be the person that determines how you come out of it. And so many times you will have a situation where you may lose a loved one, and it may be in a traumatic way, and the people that grab a hold to you, and it's in the oh my God state, in the state of devastation, in the state of feeling sorry for yourself, or the state of how can you go on without them, and how you gonna make it without, they will put you in a mindset that you become locked in, because at that moment you're